What is up, guys? It's Tom here and welcome to a brand new Liverpool news roundup video. And in this video we will talk about two big news. The first one is that Gerrard has been appointed officially as next season's under-18 manager for the Liverpool Academy. So I'm really excited about this news because Gerrard is the perfect player to teach the young players, the under-18 players, what it takes to become a professional footballer, to play for Liverpool and to actually perform at the highest level, because he is, in my opinion, the greatest player ever in Liverpool's history. So let me know what they think about this. Do you think that Gerrard could become one day a full-time manager of Liverpool FC? That's obviously his dream, and obviously a dream of many of the fans. And the other news that we will talk about in this video is Wtf Lovren gets a new 4-year contract with an option to extend it with another year, and I'm actually really mad about this. The timing of this announcement couldn't be worse. Liverpool's PR team is there's just... Are they serious? I mean, when I saw this, and if you see the replies on Twitter to the post where Liverpool announced this, it's hilarious. Actually, I had a good laugh. And Lovren gets almost £100,000 per week. And if you take into consideration that the likes of Bonucci, Chiellini and Rafael Varane don't earn as much as Wtf Lovren, that's all you need to know about what's wrong about English football and what's wrong about Liverpool's transfer policy. And I think this is a big error of judgment on the part of Jurgen Klopp. And a little bit I hesitate to criticize Jurgen Klopp, because of course he sees Lovren every day in training. But it can't be a coincidence that since Lovren joined Liverpool, on average we concede about 50 goals a season only in the Premier League. Last season we conceded 50 goals. The season before that we conceded 48, and the season before that, in the season where Luis Suarez almost fired us to the title, we conceded 50 goals again. And this season our defense is not much better. 42 goals conceded in 34 games, and Lovren made huge errors against Crystal Palace, which led to Liverpool losing. So I just cannot understand the timing of this news. But Jurgen Klopp is convinced that if Lovren was playing for another club, we would be interested in him, we would sign him. And I will only be happy with Lovren staying if we sign a big centre-back like Van Dijk in the summer, because we cannot go on with a defense like this. We also need a new left-back, and I will be honest, guys, I would have sold Wtf Lovren and brought in Van Dijk and made Matip and Van Dijk as the first choice centre-back pairing. And also I would have put Joe Gomez and maybe Lovren as a squad player, but a squad player shouldn't earn 100k weekly wages. The thing is that, and Klopp, I watched his pre-match press conference for the Watford game. Klopp said that Lovren's best years are ahead of him. So maybe Klopp is convinced that he can iron out the individual mistakes that Lovren has been making, which led directly to a lot of goals conceded. The thing is that Liverpool have, in the recent seasons, we played in a very attacking style, which leaves the centre-backs open. Sometimes it leaves the centre-backs one-on-one with a very fast attacker, and even the best centre-backs, when they are left one-on-one with a fast attacker, they struggle. And I think we need a system which protects the defense more, because we can always score 1 or 2, sometimes even 3 or 4 goals in a game. But if the opposition always knows that they have a chance of scoring against us, they approach the game differently. For example, if they play against Tottenham or Chelsea, and if Tottenham or Chelsea go 1-0 up, 2-0 up, maybe they give up easier. Whereas against Liverpool, they always know, even when they are 2-0 down. I mean, Bournemouth home and away, we dropped 5 points against Bournemouth home and away, and those 5 points alone could mean that Liverpool miss out on the Champions League, which absolutely infuriates me. And Bournemouth always knew that they were in the game, even when we were leading 2-1 against them at home, we were leading 3-1 against them away from home. They always knew that they had the chance to score, mainly because of our bad defense, and Lovren is a major part of that, and he's also quite injury prone. So I don't think he's worth another 4 years. I don't think he has earned that. Maybe give him a 1-year extension or a 2-year extension, but not a new 4-year contract on a big wages. I'm sorry, but I disagree with Jurgen Klopp here. And I would love to be proven wrong. I mean, I don't hate Lovren as a player, I just want what's best for Liverpool FC, and I think we need a better defense. All the big teams, all the top teams, it's no coincidence that Chelsea and Tottenham have the 2 best defenses in the league. Yeah, apart from Man United, and yeah, basically they are leading the table. They have solid defenses. So I really hope that that Lovren can somehow improve and go to the next level. Otherwise, we are in trouble. The other news that Steven Gerrard, you know, will be the under-18 manager. I'm very happy about this, because it means that the young kids will be in the best hands, and Steven Gerrard will have valuable experience managing a team without actually being under media scrutiny, being under the spotlight, and he just can go about his work, make mistakes and learn from them, because Jurgen Klopp and every other manager that Steven Gerrard spoke to, they told Steven Gerrard that he will make mistakes, but learn from it, become a better every day, improve yourself, and you will get there. And Jurgen Klopp himself said about Steven Gerrard, it's the best news actually. I really remember when we spoke for the first time about his future role in the club and asked him what he wants to do and what his idea is, and it was pretty clear quickly that Steven Gerrard wanted to become a manager in the long run. And if he gives himself the time to learn the job, because that's what you have to do, then everything will be good in the end. These are the Jurgen Klopp words about Steven Gerrard. And he also said starting in a club like Liverpool as an under-18 manager is a fantastic opportunity. They have very good coaches at the youth academy already. And Klopp said, when I saw the excitement in his eyes, I was really happy about it, about giving him this opportunity. That's a classic win-win situation. For the youth players in the future, in the next few years, it's a fantastic opportunity to work with someone like Steven Gerrard, who is, I can tell you, one of the best midfielders in the Premier League era, and one of the best midfielders of his generation. Zinedine Zidane said himself that he's the best all-round midfielder of his generation, who could do everything. And I would be, if I was a youth player at Liverpool, I would be absolutely buzzing to go into training every day, being around Steven Gerrard, learning from him, getting his advice, because if you can't learn from Steven Gerrard about football, then you are done. So I'm really excited about this. And more on the Lovren transfer. I'm actually really interested to hear your thoughts. I'm not sure how many of you guys are for or against the Lovren transfer, but this was, I think, bad timing. But Jurgen Klopp also said himself that this is the nature of the Liverpool fans. But I've been saying, even when Lovren had good games, he's far too inconsistent. And consider this: would Lovren get into the other top 6 teams' defense? Maybe in the Chelsea team, sorry, maybe in the Man City team, maybe in the Arsenal team, but he wouldn't get into the Chelsea defense, he wouldn't get into the Tottenham defense, he wouldn't even get into the Manchester United defense, in my opinion, ahead of the other players who are there. And I think that's the level that Liverpool should target. We really should be targeting better players. But Jurgen Klopp is of course a much better manager than me, so he's much more experienced. So if he thinks that Lovren is good enough, I really hope that he's right. We shall wait and see. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. See you later. Goodbye.